Appa is a loyal and gentle sky bison from the world of Avatar: The Last Airbender. He's a huge, furry creature with brown and white fur and 6 strong legs. Appa is the animal companion and best friend of Aang, the main character, who is the last airbender. Aang and Appa first met when Aang was young and gave Appa an apple, making them friends right away. Appa is special because he can fly. Even though he's very big and heavy, he uses airbending, a special skill that lets him create strong gusts of air, with his tail to lift off and glide through the sky. Team Avatar, which includes Aang and his friends Katara, Sokka, Toph, and Zuko, often rides on Appa's back. He helps them travel across the world, facing all kinds of challenges together. Appa's saddle is like a little home in the sky for the team. While Appa is very brave, he's also been through some hard times. At one point, he was kidnapped by sandbenders and taken far away from his friend. He also had a difficult experience in a circus, where he was mistreated, which made him scared of fire. Despite these challenges, Appa's loyalty to Aang and the team never wavered, and he always found his way back to them. Appa has a kind heart and cares deeply for Aang and their friends. He even welcomes Zuko into the group, showing his forgiveness after Zuko rescues him. Tui, also known as the Moon Spirit, is a magical being that helps keep balance in the world. Tui takes the form of a white koi fish with a black spot and lives in a special pond called the Spirit Oasis, located at the North Pole. Tui is always seen swimming in a circle with another spirit called ATLA, the Ocean Spirit. Together, they symbolize the balance of push and pull, like the ocean's tides. In fact, Tui, the moon spirit, is believed to be the very first waterbender. By watching the moon's influence over the ocean, waterbenders learned how to control water, making Tui incredibly important to the water tribe. One of Tui's most memorable stories involves Princess Yu. As a baby, Yu was very sick, and her parents took her to the Spirit Oasis, hoping for a miracle. Tui saved her life by giving her some of its energy. Because of this, Yu felt a special connection to Tui. Later, during a fierce attack on the Northern Water Tribe, a Fire Nation leader named Zhao tried to destroy Tui to weaken the Water Tribe. He succeeded, but Princess Yu sacrificed her life to bring Tui back, becoming part of the Moon Spirit herself. Tui plays a big role in keeping the world in balance. Without Tui, waterbenders would lose their power, and nature would suffer. Wan Shi Tong. Wan Shi Tong is a wise and ancient owl spirit. He is known as he who knows 10,000 things because of his deep love for knowledge and his immense collection of books and scrolls in his spirit library. Wan Shi Tong created this library as a place to gather knowledge from both the spirit and physical worlds. Originally, he allowed humans to visit his library, as long as they shared something new and valuable in return. Wan Shi Tong takes the form of a huge black and white owl, and he is known for his vast intelligence but also for his strict rules. Over time, he became upset with humans because many of them wanted to use his knowledge for war and power instead of learning. When the Fire Nation officer Zhao used the library's information to harm the Water Tribe, Wan Shi Tong felt betrayed and decided to ban humans from his library. He even sank the library back into the spirit world to keep it safe from human interference. When Aang and his friends visited the library, Wan Shi Tong was cautious and didn't trust them. Once he realized they planned to use his knowledge to fight the Fire Nation, he became angry and tried to stop them. Although he is strict and sometimes fierce, Wan Shi Tong represents the spirit of knowledge and learning. Over time, he begins to change his view of humans again, allowing some people to enter his library. La, the ocean spirit, is a powerful spirit who helps keep the world balanced. La appears as a black koi fish with a white spot on its head and lives in the Spirit Oasis, a peaceful pond at the North Pole in the Northern Water Tribe. Together with Tui, the moon spirit, La keeps harmony in the world through a push and pull relationship, much like the ocean tides. This balance is very important for the Water Tribe, as waterbenders draw their strength from the power of the moon and the ocean. La has the ability to join with the Avatar, which happens when La and Aang combine to form a powerful spirit creature called Koizilla during a major battle at the North Pole. A Fire Nation officer named Admiral Zhao captures and kills Tui, which throws Le into a state of grief and rage. Aang, who is connected to all living things, steps into the Spirit Oasis and merges with La to protect the Northern Water Tribe from the Fire Nation's attack. Together they become Koizilla, a giant water being that uses the strength of the ocean to drive away the invading Fire Nation ships. La is known to be strong and fearless, especially when defending the balance of the world. When Tui is brought back to life through a brave sacrifice by Princess Yu, La calms down and returns peacefully to the Spirit Oasis. Momo. Momo is a curious and playful winged lemur. Aang, the main character, found Momo at the Southern Air Temple, and the little lemur quickly became part of Team Avatar, a close group of friends on an important journey. Aang named him Momo after he stole a moon peach, and the name Momo means peach in Japanese, perfect for this sneaky little fruit thief. Momo is light brown and white with big, expressive green eyes and long ears. He can fly with his large wings, gliding from place to place and often following Aang and his friends wherever they go. While Momo doesn't talk, he communicates with chirps, squeaks, and playful actions, often bringing a lot of humor and fun to the group. Although he can't speak human language, he seems to understand some of what the team says, and he sometimes helps out in surprising ways, like unlocking doors or delivering small items. Momo has a special bond with Appa, Aang's flying bison. The two animals have a friendly relationship and sometimes even share funny moments together. Momo can be a little greedy, especially when it comes to fruit, and he doesn't mind eating a lot whenever he finds food. But despite his playful nature, Momo is also loyal and stays with Team Avatar through many tough times, always ready to offer comfort and companionship. Naga. Naga is a large, white polar bear dog and the loyal animal companion of Avatar Korra in The Legend of Korra. She is very strong and fast, making her the perfect travel buddy for Korra, who often rides her while going on adventures. Naga looks a bit fierce because of her size, but she has a gentle heart. Naga and Korra met when Korra found Naga as a pup in the snowy tundra near the Southern Water Tribe. They became close instantly, with Naga becoming Korra's main companion. Throughout their journeys, Naga uses her strength to help the team out of trouble, like pulling heavy machines or even breaking down walls to rescue her friends. She's also an excellent tracker, using her keen sense of smell to locate people, including Korra when she's in danger. While she's brave, Naga is also playful and friendly. She enjoys getting belly rubs and playing fetch, often showing her affection by licking the people she cares about. Even though she can be serious when needed, Naga has a sweet side, which makes her a comforting presence for Team Avatar. Druk. Druk is a mighty red dragon, known as Fire Lord Zuko's loyal companion. Zuko, who once struggled to find his place in the world, found Druk when he was a young dragon, and they quickly became a team. Druk grew up to become Zuko's trusted friend and flying mount, allowing Zuko to travel quickly and protect those in need. Druk is descended from ancient dragons named Ran and Shaw, who were firebending masters. This connection makes Druk very special, as dragons in this world are rare and powerful creatures known to be connected to the origins of firebending. Druk can breathe fire, fly at high speeds, and fight to protect his allies. His claws and teeth, combined with his fire-breathing ability, make him a strong protector. During the time of the Legend of Korra, Druk helps Zuko face the dangerous Red Lotus, a group of powerful enemies threatening the balance of the world. Druk bravely flies Zuko to different places, like the Northern Water Tribe, to warn others and help stop the Red Lotus from breaking dangerous prisoners out of jail. In battle, Druk blasts fire at enemies, showing his fierce loyalty and bravery. Druk is one of the last known dragons, a symbol of strength, wisdom, and tradition in the Fire Nation. His name Druk is inspired by the thunder dragon of Bhutanese mythology, a powerful figure that brings storms and strength. Through Druk, Zuko continues the legacy of dragons in the Fire Nation, honoring their role in firebending and protecting his friends and family. Bosco. Bosco is a big, friendly bear and the loyal pet of Earth King Kwai. Unlike most animals in the Avatar world, Bosco is a regular bear, not a mix of different animals, which makes him unique. Bosco lived with the Earth King in the royal palace of Ba Sing Se, where he enjoyed a life of luxury and was often seen by Kwai's side. He has a special love for treats like cakes and pies, which makes him chubby and happy. Bosco is playful and gentle, showing his affection through little acts of kindness. He has a good sense of people's feelings and can tell if someone is kind, which helps him make friends quickly. Bosco even warmed up to Aang and his friends, helping them when they needed to talk to King Kwai. During the chaos in Ba Sing Se, Bosco stayed close to Kwai as they both learned about life outside the palace. When the king decided to leave the palace and explore the world, Bosco happily went with him, showing how deeply they cared for each other. Bosco also made friends with Aang's flying lemur, Momo, and they shared some funny moments together. Ai Spirit. The Ai Spirit is a wise, magical creature who watches over a special spirit oasis in the spirit wilds. He looks like an Ai lemur, with large yellow eyes, brown-gray fur, and a somewhat mischievous appearance. At first, he doesn't trust humans and thinks they're mostly harmful to nature. But after meeting Wan, a brave young man who treats the spirits with respect, the Ai Spirit starts to believe some humans can be kind and help. When Wan enters the spirit wilds, the Ai Spirit challenges him and tries to keep him away. However, when the IA Spirit sees Wan risking his life to protect a small animal from hunters, he decides to help him. This act of kindness makes the IA Spirit believe that Wan is different from other humans. He even starts calling Wan Stinky as a funny nickname, showing that he's grown fond of him. As Wan stays in the spirit wilds, The IA spirit teaches him about the spirits and watches him become a strong, wise firebender. The two become close friends and protect the spirit oasis together. But when humans start harming the spirit wilds again, the IA spirit's anger returns. He becomes a dark spirit filled with negative energy that makes him hostile and dangerous. Nyla. Nyla is a special creature called a Shirshu who looks a bit like a giant wolf mixed with a mole. He has brown fur with a black streak and has a very special ability and amazing sense of smell. Nyla is loyal to his owner, June, a bounty hunter who rides him like a horse. With his powerful nose, Nyla can track people from hundreds of miles away, which makes him an incredible partner for June's tracking missions. One of Nyla's unique features is his long tongue, which contains a paralyzing toxin. When Nyla flicks his tongue at someone, it can temporarily freeze them, making it useful for catching people. He once used this skill in a fight with Appa, Aang's flying bison, though Appa was so big that Nyla had to try several times to fully paralyze him. Nyla has a few weaknesses, though his strong sense of smell can be overwhelmed by strong scents like perfume, which happened when Katara bent perfume toward him, confusing him and making him dizzy. Despite his intimidating appearance, Nyla is quite friendly with those he considers allies. For example, after fighting Appa once, they became friendly, even hanging out together. Nyla's bond with June is strong, as they have worked together for many years, helping each other on difficult missions. Poki. Poki is a fun-loving ring-tailed winged lemur who was adopted by Milo, one of Aang's grandkids and an airbender in training. Poki lives at the Southern Air Temple and has black and white fur with bright eyes, making him easy to spot among the other lemurs. Though Milo tries to train Poki to do tricks like sitting and rolling over, Poki is often too playful and distracted to focus, making training a little challenging. Despite not being the best student, Poki and Milo share a close bond. Poki likes to stay by Milo's side and often hops onto his shoulder. Poki is a curious and mischievous lemur, always interested in exploring or chasing after new things. He's also very expressive and has moments when he tries to imitate Milo's actions, like crossing his arms or looking serious, which usually ends up being pretty funny. Fruithog. The Fruithog is a unique and colorful spirit that looks like a mix between a hedgehog and a tropical fruit. After the harmonic convergence event in the Legend of Korra, the Fruithog spirit, along with other spirits, began living in Republic City. Unlike most creatures in the physical world, the Fruithog and the other spirits felt right at home in the city, creating spaces for themselves in vines and plants growing throughout the streets. One day, when Korra almost crashed her vehicle into the Fruithog's vine-covered home in the middle of a road, the Fruithog wasn't happy. It popped out and told Korra to be more careful. When Korra questioned why the spirit was living in the road, the Fruithog pointed out that it was actually Korra's changes to the world that made spirits move into the city in the first place. This was a reminder that the spirits and the new plants in the city had a right to live there, just like everyone else. Later, when the city faced a big threat from Kuvira, a powerful villain, the Fruithog and other spirits decided it was best to return to the spirit world for safety, showing how the Fruithog valued peace and harmony over fighting in human conflicts.